back here because of the moving of all equipment. Really fun piece. The beginning was great, and I'm not saying the rest of it wasn't, but I really particularly liked the beginning because it was tight and got my attention right away. So congratulations to you on that. That was really fresh and well done. Comments I have. Yeah, so much of what I hear has to do with balance more than anything. I hear a couple notes here and there. I'm not too concerned about that, although notes are important. But it's the overall balance of the music itself. And so whenever an instrument is coming in and is taking the melody line, everybody else has to interpret their dynamic as being less really than what's on the page, so that part comes out. In particular, in bar, 14, when the Glock comes in, you know, some great funky rhythms there. But a lot of times I'm losing it because of other things that are going on. A lot of times there's a dialogue between the mallet instruments that I like to pop out a little bit more. But really be careful of balance in particular and what are you using for mallets on the bells? Okay, sort of a hard, yeah, okay. Maybe maybe brass might help, but brass is a little brighter. It gives you a little bit more of an articulation, so you have to be careful on how you use it. But maybe something, maybe a little larger head on the mallet might give you a little bit more presence. But particularly when the Glock is coming in, make sure that you're underneath of it so that it speaks clearly. In bar 21, okay, typically when you have that roll, it comes in on 2 that says pianissimo, and you can't start that soft enough. You're going to be crescendoing up to forte, so you got some room to do that, but really sneak in on that.
Okay.
And also the marimba, when you come in right after that, bar 22, make sure you're coming in a forte, okay? So that that stands out. That's an important part of the melody line right there. Same thing, xylophone. When you come in at 37, make sure that that's out front too. Again, you know, really project that out. Did that raise up any more for you? No, it doesn't. Okay, yeah, that's kind of rough on the back. And you got wheels on it, so you really can't prop it up at all. Okay, well, hope your back survives. So a lot of it is balance and internal dynamics, but what I really found enjoyable was the way you guys handled the time changes. A bar of 8 into the 9/16, which is great. It's just great. I just love it. So there's some rhythmical things in here that are really tricky, and you did a great job of pulling them off. I mean, I really had a good sense that you were tight, and it's an ensemble type of thing. When I heard the timpani do this thing in bar 73, again, I think I could go for harder mallets.
Okay.
Especially in a configuration like this where you have all these bodies, you got a drum set going on, you have these mallet instruments. Is anything you can do to bring it, because those rhythms are pretty intricate, so anything you can do to bring the articulation of those rhythms out a little bit more. Because what are you using for mallets right now?
Kind of like.
Yeah, you got some like generals or something. I would go for something like an ultra staccato.
Okay.
You know, Saul Goodman Green or something that's really going to bring the articulation out. And usually I determine that by rhythmically and what has to be done and what the tempo is. If you're doing a lot of 16th note figures, especially things that are really syncopated like this, a harder mallet will help that project. Because really, you're the bass player.
Yeah.
You know, nobody thinks of the timpani as being the bass player, but in a configuration like this, especially on a piece like this, you're the bass player. So we want to hear it, okay? So those articulations should really come out as clear as you can. At 94, Glock and xylophone, make sure that that everybody is under that. Their dynamic there is forte, everybody else is mezzo piano, mezzo forte. Again, it's all about balance and getting those mallets out front. Great job, everybody. That was really fun. Thank you so much.